What's up everybody, it's the Wealthy Warrior, and today we're going to be talking about what it's like to be in public affairs in the United States Air Force. Now before we get into everything, I would like to take the time and say these are all my opinions and they do not reflect the DoD. Now after BMT you're going to get shipped out to Fort George Meade, and this is an Army base out of Maryland. So when I found out that I was getting public affairs, I quickly researched how long the tech school was, like probably everyone does. And when it came to my attention that it was 6 whole months, I was pretty bummed out. But after being there and exploring the surrounding areas, meeting a solid group of people, I honestly started to enjoy Fort Meade a lot. It's just a really fun environment, honestly. The school's really cool. You learn a lot of neat things. And like I said previously, the surrounding areas are really nice. So overall, I'll give my experience a 10 out of 10 for tech school. But as of now, I've been operational for almost a year. And during this time, I've actually enjoyed public affairs a lot because it has a ton to offer. You get a lot of cool experiences that you probably wouldn't get in any other field. I do think public affairs is one of the best, if not the best, job in the Air Force. And let me tell you why. Being in public affairs, when it comes to the job and when you first get in, you're basically a content creator for the military. And this is a really cool experience because you're going to get to go on a lot of different missions and see a lot of different career fields inside the military. You basically get to see everything the Air Force does. And this is a really neat opportunity because not a lot of jobs do that. Think about it. If you're in medical, you're doing medical every single day. If you're security forces, that's what you do every single day. If you're in maintenance, that's what you do every single day. But in public affairs, you're going through all these different jobs and you're covering all of these different missions that changes every day. It's a luxury we have in public affairs, and it's something that's priceless. So if you're the type that doesn't want to do the same thing every day, this job will definitely be for you. For example, I went to Cope North not too long ago, and during my TDY, one day I was in a C-130, the next day I was covering medical exercises, and the next day I was watching people blow up airways just to repair them. But my point is, I get to see a lot of different things and it's a really cool experience. Another reason why being in public affairs is extremely beneficial is the opportunity you have to network. Like I mentioned recently, you're around a bunch of different jobs, and this will allow you to meet a lot of cool people. We also get a lot of time with high-ranking officers. I can't tell you how many times I've been in the room and I'm the lowest ranking person in the room. And to some this might intimidate you, but honestly I love it because you get the chance to be in a room and hear a lot of interesting conversations. Now another thing about public affairs is there's different shredouts in public affairs. So you could be in AFN or you can be in COMCAM. And basically what AFN does, any military commercial you see on base or any news type video you see is typically coming out of the AFN office. But in AFN you won't just do photo and video, you could also host radio stations. This is honestly a pretty cool shred out of public affairs. You don't necessarily get to choose it, it kind of just comes to you in orders. But I know sometimes the opportunity does present itself even if you're attached to the wing. For example, someone in my office got attached to AFN for like a month or two. So just because if you don't go into it directly doesn't mean you'll never see the opportunity come. One of the biggest shred outs that you probably hear about a lot is COMCAM. Now COMCAM are going to be the airmen that are deploying and TDYing the most. And inside COMCAM, you can either be a flyer or on the ground. And the cool thing about being a flyer is you get the chance to hop in some cool fighter jets. This is honestly a once in a lifetime opportunity really, because not a lot of people get the opportunity to even see a fighter jet, and these people get inside the fighter jet and take imagery from the sky. And if you're someone that wants to deploy or TDY a lot, this could have your name written all over it. Now if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment below and I would be happy to answer them for you. And don't forget guys, drop a like and subscribe to the channel for me. I would truly appreciate it. We'll see you next time.